Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Juni and I'm a student of class 4E. And in this video is my final project for the critical listening course. Today, I will be sharing my creative video response to two videos about plastic. The first video is called The Story of Plastic. We talk about the history of the plastic and how it become one of the biggest environment problem in the world. And the second video is called Plastic Bottles, which follows the journey of 3 plastic bottles and what happens to each of them after they are thrown away. So guys, let's get started. Before I share my personal response, let me first compare what the two videos are about. The first video, The Story of Plastic, takes a very broad and historical approach. It explains how plastic was first invented in the early 1900 and how it quickly became one of the most widely and the material in the world. The video also reveals a shocking truth: most plastic that exists today has never been recycled. It just keeps piling up in landfill, in rivers, and in the ocean. The video shows the plastic pollution is not just a personal problem. It is a global, systematic problem that involves government, large corporates, and entire industry. The second video, Plastic Bottles, is very different in style. Instead of showing big statics, it tells the story of 3 individual plastic bottles. Bottles 1 in recycle and just gets a second life. Bottle 3 is a landfill. Bottle 2 is thrown into the ocean. It falls for months. Nobody pick it up. Over time, it breaks down into tiny microplastic, which are swallowed by fish, and eventually those fish end up on someone's dinner plate. So, if compared to videos, the story plastic show up the big picture, the system and the scale of the problem. While plastic bottles show up the personal impact, what actually happens to one single bottle after we throw it away. Together, these two videos show but the curse and the consequence of the plastic waste. Okay, the section the section 2 is about empathy. How the videos made me feel. Now, I want to talk about how I feel after watching these two videos. Honestly, I feel shocked. I always knew plastic was a problem, but I never fully realized just how seriously it is until I watched the story of plastic. I learned that only about 9% of all plastic ever made has been recycled. 9%. That means 91% of it is still out there, in the ground, in the water, in the air we breathe. But what really hit me, what really made me feel something deep, what bottle 2. The thinking about the bottle floating one alone in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It did not ask to be there. Someone just threw it away without thinking, and now it different. And now it drift for a month, maybe 3, maybe years, invisible the everyone a fish shovel it, that flesh get caught, and that plastic that someone threw away in the second ends up inside person body. That made me feel guilty because I have done that before. I have thrown away plastic bottles without thinking about where they would end up. And this video reminded me that our action, even the small ones, have a consequence. Their trail fall beyond what we can see. It also made me feel empathy, not just for the fish or the ocean, but for the communities around the world who live near quality rivers and beaches. People who did not cause this problem, but who suffer from it every day. So, what we can do? After everything I have learned from these 2 videos, here are the simple communities I'm making. Starting today, the first, I will research single-use plastic whenever I can. I will carry a reusable water bottle. Bring my own bag when I go shopping. And the second, I will run before I throw. Not all plastic can be recycled. I will check before I does something in the recycle bin. And the third, I will share what I have learned. I will talk to my friends and family about the plastic waste because awareness is always the first step to change. Because here in the truth, bottle 2 did not have the choice, but we do, and every choice we make, not matter how small. And and that brings me to the end of my creative response. 2 videos, two very different style, but one share message. Plastic is a problem that we create, and plastic is a problem that we solve together if we choose to. I hope this video give you something to think about. I hope it made you feel something, and most of all, I hope it's inspiring you take a small action today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Juni Saputra, class 4E. Take care of yourself, and please take care of your planet. And then my last I say, see you, and then wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.